So I recently made a video on the Kuda Soft Pos. I talked about what the Soft Pos is about, how to go about using it and the likes, blah blah blah. You can check the details on my YouTube channel. Now in that video, I didn't actually use the Soft Pos feature myself. I just got inspired to make that video after watching the online banker and what it was talking about the Kuda Soft Pos, how to go about it with an NFC enabled device and the like. So I didn't even bother testing it then. I just made the video straight to enlighten people on what the Kuda Soft Pos is about, and for those that are interested in using it. Now, about some days ago, I decided to test this feature myself after I got an NFC enabled device. That's a device that has an NFC. If you don't know what NFC is, just Google search it or whatever, NFC blah blah blah.
And before we proceed, for those of you that are watching this video for the first time, this is Tonio's Tech Media and you're all welcome. Now, just to chip in, I do have a Telegram channel and a WhatsApp group whereby we drop updates back to back, and this includes online earning updates, reviews on apps and sites, crypto mining updates and the likes. I have a lot of crypto sites, all these upcoming days in our mining. For those of you that know about cryptocurrency very well, you know there are mining sites out there. We have Core, A5G. Sorry, Core was recently launched this year. For those of you that know it, and you know that a lot of people made cash from it. So currently there's A5, there's G, there is Omega, there is Pi, Star Networks and the like. So if you want to get in touch and get all these updates on mining and the like, you can just join our WhatsApp group or Telegram channel. And then you also get my personal contact, so you can even ask questions. And if you have any updates also, you can drop, so we'll review it. So we do drop updates on Ponzi schemes also. Not that they are the major ones, but we do run some Ponzi schemes that are sure, and you all know that Ponzi scheme is very risky, but still some of them are still run them. So we do run some of it and we give predictions when it will crash, something like that. Although it's not always accurate because you are required to do your own personal research. It's not always accurate, but most of the time, like about 70% of the time, it's always accurate. So you know when to get in, when to put in your money, when to withdraw and the likes, just like that. So we also drop updates on network cheats. Like recently, for those of you that have been watching my previous video, you know I drop an update whereby you can purchase 4 GB of data on the MTN SIM and it lasts you for 30 days, and also 1 GB of data just with 150 naira. So we do drop updates like that and some others. If you're interested, just subscribe to this channel, follow us on TikTok, whichever social media you're watching this video, and just stay connected. But for better connectivity, you'll be advised to join our WhatsApp group or Telegram channel.
When we're talking about soft POS and using an NFC enabled device, this just see it as using your ATM card or your debit card to make transactions like withdrawals of money, just the normal traditional way you do with the POS, but this time around you're using it with your smartphone. And you might want to ask, how will you use your ATM with your smartphone when your smartphone does not actually have an opening where you can put your card? Well, that's why it's called a soft POS. You don't need to insert it in any hole on your phone or whatever. You just place it at the back of the phone or near the device and make the transactions. So that is what I decided to try out some days ago, and these are the results I got from it. Now, like I've said in the previous video, for you to be able to use this Kuda Soft POS feature, you have to have a device that is NFC enabled. That device has to come with an NFC. You can make more research on this NFC whole of a thing and understand it. There are actually some devices out there that have the NFC feature on it and blah blah blah. And then your card has to be a contactless card. In Nigeria, for instance, most cards that are contactless card are Visa and MasterCards. I've not seen any VAV card that is contactless. For you to know your card is a contactless ATM card, you see this sign, this dot on it. Look at the one on my screen here. So once this type of thing is on your card, just know that you have a contactless card, and then you can use your ATM to make withdrawal, and you actually get debited without putting your ATM in the ATM machine or POS, whatever. All you have to do is to touch the NFC device enabled, especially on mobile devices, and then you'll be asked for your PIN, whatever. Put in the amount and then you get debited. So that is just basically how it works. So from my own experience, I think Kuda has a lot to do. Like, they have a lot of improvements to do, because after testing it with 100 naira, Yes, I tested it 100 now because I cannot risk huge amount of money, blah blah blah, something I haven't done before. So I decided to fund my account with just 100 naira and use it to like make withdrawals with the soft POS or the soft ATM, whatever feature on my NFC device. And when I tried it, I actually got debited. So that shows that it's actually working perfectly. But the problem is that I got debited and the money never arrived on my account balance. Whereby on my bank statement, I'm seeing that I was debited, the likes, and they even tagged the POS feature, something like that on it. But the money never got to my Kuda business account, which I currently have issues with and I'm battling with them. So not that the 100 is much, oh, even though it's paying because now my card money I take use run am. But if you could have such issues, imagine using a larger amount. Imagine if a larger amount got hooked up like that. Now I didn't even bother at first because normally after when you have issues with bank transactions like that, you're advised to wait 24 hours if the money is not refunded before you can now make any complaint or whatever. So I actually waited about 24 hours before emailing Kuda, and so these are just part of some of the conversations that took place, and they reassured me that they are still working on it. So till when they work on it, I'll still make another video talking about how the soft POS feature is and if you should use it or not. So for some of you out there that have used it already, you can share your experiences below. I want to know, who has it worked for, or is it me that is facing only this issue?
Now,